Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Lini Chef, and in today's video I will list you 5 reasons why, as a feminist, I do not split the bill on a date. Shall we dive right in? Let's go. Reason number 1, patriarchy. I don't think I have to explain too much about it. Everyone knows how patriarchy benefited men for the most part and exploited women's bodies and free labor, and it has been happening in every single country, but specifically in Russia, especially during the Soviet Union era. Women were granted feminism and freedom and equality on paper, but in reality they still were expected to work and do household chores and take care of kids for free. Meanwhile, in the United States, once the World War II was over and American men returned to their homes, women lost their positions at the factories and jobs that they had to take during the war and were forced to be housewives. In the Soviet Union era, it wasn't like that. Women still continued to work and do the household chores and everything at the same time. Meanwhile, men just had to work. And that patriarchal social norm has been prevalent in Soviet Union and kind of is still prevalent these days, but modern Russia is definitely a bit different, but it's highly sexist. Number 2, Russian and global gender-based violence stats and safety issues for women. There is no secret that being a woman is actually not so safe ever since you were conceived as a child, and it's true, I'm not kidding. And specifically in Russia, out of 10 families, 1 woman faces violence and domestic abuse quite often. And adjusted homicide data suggests that Russia has a higher spousal homicide rate, more female victims. Women in Russia are almost twice as more likely to be killed by their spouses compared to the United States, which is very sad. And unfortunately, the domestic violence was decriminalized in 2017, and it rubs me the wrong way so much. And unfortunately, even if you call the police, they won't do anything because by the law, it's not a crime to be violent against your woman. Unless he threatens your life and you're almost beaten up to death, nothing's gonna happen. So that's also the reason why. Number 3, the gender pay gap. The gender pay gap in my country is significant, and women roughly earn 25 to 30% less compared to men on the same positions, even though they're as higher educated, even if not more educated than men. And also this disparity is driven by professional segregation into lower paying fields, motherhood penalties, and discrimination and sexism. And this has worsened in some sections following the war in Ukraine. Yeah. Number 4, pink tax. This is no surprise. I learned about pink tax myself once scrolling through my social media, through TikTok. And being a woman is biologically more expensive than a man because we have periods and we have to buy pads, we have to buy tampons, menstrual cups, whatever, what have you. Also painkillers, and everything costs money. And if you compare cosmetic products, like the very basic stuff, like let's say shaving cream or, I don't know, a soap or a shower gel for both men and women, the one for women will be actually a bit more expensive compared to the one for men, just because it is in a pink or whatever colored box and has a better scent. Make it make sense, guys, for real, seriously. Number 5, last but not least, sexism and ageism. In Russia, sexism and ageism is actually rampant till these days. Things have been shifting slowly, but women are a lot more ostracized and looked down upon and frowned upon by the society in Russia. If, let's say, by the age of 30, and I'm 35 by the way, if you're not married and you do not have a child, people judge you harshly. And unfortunately, the term geriatric pregnancy for Russian women starts applying at the age of 26. 26! I kid you not. It's so insane, and it's just mind-blowing to me. And also in Russia, we are still expected to follow patriarchal social norms, even though things, yes, they have been shifting with my generation of the 1990s, but especially in small towns, it's still more prevalent, and men are still expected to be the main breadwinners, and understandably why. The pay gap is 25 to 30% between a female worker and a male worker in the exact same industry, in the exact same field. and women have to do so much more because our women are expected to go to work, look great, be really highly educated, have a college university degree, at the same time be an amazing mom, a cook, a chef, a cleaner, whatever. And that pisses me off. So to conclude all these points, these are the reasons why I'm not splitting the bill, even though I am a feminist. And I think feminism is very much needed, specifically in Russia, specifically because domestic violence in Russia was decriminalized in 2017, and that is scary, especially these days because of this Russian-Ukrainian war and a lot of men dying and a lot of prisoner men being set free to fight in the front line. And I'm not sure if they will be back at jail. I don't know. It's getting scary, guys, and paying for your date's coffee when you're a man, it shouldn't be that expensive because, trust me, bro, it took her way more time and longer to make sure that her nails are done, her makeup is done, and she looks good, smells good, and everything. Meanwhile, you just took a shower and ran away. That's it for today. The video was kind of short and sweet, and see you in my next ones. Bye, guys.
I was sick as fuck, but I made it. Time for me to rest.